Ever notice how some students seem to walk into exams completely relaxed, while you're drowning in notes, exhausted, and still unsure? Here's the truth most people miss. Those students aren't studying more, they're studying differently. They've figured out how to get more results with less effort. And once you understand how they do it, studying stops feeling like a struggle. But here's the catch. Miss even one of these steps, and you'll fall right back into the same cycle of stress and forgetting. So stay with me until the end, because the final step is what actually locks everything into memory. Let's start. First, you have to deal with the biggest problem no one wants to admit: your phone. Be honest. How often do you check social media for a second while studying? Every notification, every quick scroll pulls your brain out of focus and forces it to reset. Social media isn't neutral. It's designed to hijack your attention and keep you there. So here's the rule. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room. If you need to, use a website blocker during study time. Even having your phone nearby lowers concentration. That's been shown repeatedly in research. And here's a simple trick that actually works. Tell yourself you'll check your phone after the session, not during. Your brain focuses better when it knows a reward is coming. Next, let's talk about something basic that most people ignore: water and movement. Your brain is mostly water. Even mild dehydration makes thinking slower and fuzzier. If you feel tired or unfocused, drink water first. Not coffee, not energy drinks, and don't stay glued to your chair. Stand up, stretch, walk for a few minutes. Movement increases blood flow and oxygen to the brain. That's free focus. You wouldn't expect a car to run without fuel. Don't expect your brain to. Now this one might bother some people. Mornings matter. After sleep, your brain is clearer, fresher, and better at forming memory. Late-night studying feels productive, but it's usually inefficient. Even 30 focused minutes in the morning often beats hours of tired studying at night. Try it for 1 week. Just one. Most people are shocked by how much easier learning feels. Now let's talk about efficiency. Most of what you study doesn't matter. That's not an opinion. It's how exams are designed. The 80-20 rule applies here. About 20% of the material produces 80% of the results. So stop trying to memorize everything. Focus on past exams, key concepts, summaries, patterns in questions. Ask yourself what the instructor is actually testing. That's where your time should go. Now, here's one of the most powerful learning tools ever discovered: the Feynman technique. If you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it. Pick a topic. Explain it as if you're teaching a child. No jargon, no fancy words. When you get stuck, that's not failure. That's the gap. Go back, fix it, and explain again. This forces real understanding instead of surface familiarity. Next, let's deal with procrastination. Long study sessions drain your brain. Focus drops fast. That's why the Pomodoro method works so well. Study for 25 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, take a longer break. Short sessions keep your brain sharp and make starting easier. You're not committing to hours, you're committing to 25 minutes. Now let's fix memory. Reading and highlighting feel productive, but they're mostly passive. Your brain learns through recall. That's why flashcards work. Every time you struggle to remember an answer, the memory strengthens. Use physical cards or apps like Anki. Focus on the cards you get wrong. Those are doing the most work, but recall alone isn't enough. You need spacing. Cramming overloads memory and fades fast. Instead, learn it once, review it a few days later, test it again a week later. Each revisit strengthens the memory. By exam day, recall feels automatic. Now here's the ultimate test. Teach it. Explain the idea to someone else. If they don't understand, simplify. If you can't explain it, you don't know it yet. No partner? Teach an imaginary audience. Teaching forces your brain to organize and clarify. Nothing exposes gaps faster. Finally, make studying rewarding. If studying only feels painful, your brain resists it. So decide on a reward before you start. A snack, a show, a break. This trains your brain to associate studying with something positive. Over time, resistance fades. Think back to where you started. Stressed, overwhelmed, forgetting everything. Now you have a system. Study less, learn more, feel in control. That's what changed everything for me, is to procrastinate, forget, and panic before exams. Once I applied these steps, studying stopped being a battle, and it can do the same for you. So tell me this, which step are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments. And if this helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more ways to learn smarter, not harder. Now go use this system and make studying finally work.